What's up, everybody? Welcome to How to Build a Lean-To plus Fire. Today we will be building a lean-to and a fire. Okay, step one is to find a good tree. This is a good tree. You might have to do like some cutting, like
breaking off branches is important. You don't want them to get in the way, so something like this you could just break off. I didn't really break it off, but and you just basically clear a nice spot for your sticks and branches to go. They're going to be leaning onto, which is the second step. But first, you just want to find a good spot and a base for your lean-to.
Okay, so to find your perfect tree, like on a flat section, so if it rains, you don't get drowned. You want this like to be pretty big, like a big stick, so that when you put your support on it, it can hold the weight. And it should be like leaning up on something, so it's sturdy and yeah.
So everybody, we just stripped away all of this tree's children, stripped all of its heart and soul and every ounce of its being away so we could turn it into a house. And that's just what we do here. But as you can see, we have torn away all of the excess roots or stems and different things that were on this tree. And now we're gonna go grab some sticks and lean them against the tree itself. And they're gonna be strong, sturdy sticks that we need to hold up against the elements so that we can stay safe when we're in this. So everybody, turns out we had some technical difficulties. The GoPro fell over, so our entire time lapse of building this is gone. And you know how much I hate losing footage? I hate it a lot. It's worse than an angry bee. It's worse than... Paul, are you good at coming up with I really can't come up with jokes. Like, I'm really bad at it. Well, moving forward, we're gonna keep working on this. Hopefully not have our GoPro fall over. And try and make quality content for you guys. So, yep, that's what we're gonna be doing.
Now that we've finished with the sticks, we're gonna start putting leaves on it for insulation. And yeah, it's kind of hard to get the leaves to stick, but I think we can manage. Like right here, we started, just an example.
We got sticks, we got leaves. So it's kind of gonna look like this. It's basically just gonna look like a large pile of leaves, except as an inside. And it's actually really good for sleeping in. So...
Yeah, and then you can like clear, we're gonna, another, like in 2 steps, we're gonna clear out the inside and then you put on the border, and it's really comfy inside actually, and then you can just sleep in there if you're like for emergency uses.
Also, a tip, when you are setting up your sticks, try to look for sticks that have Y shapes so you can kind of set them up crossed, which will be helpful for when you're putting the leaves on. It'll make life so much easier and they just won't fall through. So yeah, look for that when you're building your lean-to.
Also, when you find a stick that's pretty big, don't put it down there, because big sticks are kind of rare, so you want to like put them up as high as they can go. Wow, that's a big stick. That could have gone smoother.
That'll be on my gravestone. Okay, everybody, little group chat here. Tip 2, put leaves on the inside, actually. It makes it almost like a bed. It makes it much comfier.
Yeah, we experimented with that.
So, we have most of the stuff built. Now, because it's not fall, most of the leaves are, like, deteriorated, so we can't actually build that much up. As you will see, we actually only covered about half with sticks, or with leaves. But that's the main thing, is that it's going to keep us away from the elements. If we just put our heads in there, it'll be really warm for sleeping, and it's just much better for surviving, I guess. And we're going to build a little fire right here as well. It's going to keep the place warm. It's going to be nice, and yeah.
Okay guys, a tip to build a fire is we're gonna get more stones, but you want to get stones like these and put them around the outside so then you don't spread a forest fire, which would not be good. And then you want kindling, which is like kind of like this. It's small sticks, and they can like start the fire, so then you can get like a start. And then you want like a little bit bigger, it's like stage 2 stick, and then it's like more so the fire can burn on it. And then eventually you'll get like a bigger stick, like a really big one, to make it like actually the fire to burn for a while. Okay guys, so we're gonna start the fire. We got stones. Make sure you take precaution and use stones because it'll help to prevent the spread.
Never start a fire with water, without water.
Yeah,
it's very important, because if this spreads through this woods,
a little water.
We really ooped now. Okay.
Yeah, always, and also like when you're done and you see those ashes, it's not over. It's still hot and it can still start a forest fire, so always take precautions.
Okay, do you want to do the honors?
Okay, so you want to light up the kindling first, or leaves or small sticks, to get that started, and then it'll catch on the bigger sticks.
Try and block the wind as well. It's kind of windy. Light up there.
Alright, sure.
Oh, this wind is really not good.
Okay, so once you get it started, you want to put like the bigger sticks to get it lighted up. And also, so this pine needle, you can use it as a smoke signal, because when it burns, it produces a ton of smoke. So like if you were trapped and you needed a rescue.
Grass is also great.
Yeah.
Anything really like that's not really wood.
Also, you want to, if something's wet, like if the wood is wet, it's not going to set on. So it just rained here a couple days ago, so that also is a variable.
Okay, so actually, if we do a little forest fire facts, fire is actually considered to be the most important tool ever found/created by man. It can be used to cook anything, make anything. It's the most useful tool in the world. Now you can also start fires by rubbing sticks together. You can also use flint and steel. And no, you can't bash rocks together. That does not start fires.
Myth.
The cartoons are fake. I'm sorry if we destroyed your dreams. It uses flint and steel. Flint, yes, is a rock. Steel is man-made. And that is iron and carbon.
Also, if you want to point your, see how we built our lean-to over here. So you want the fire, if the wind's coming from that direction, then you want it to point there so you can get fire into your hut or lean-to. And also, you never want to leave it unattended because you never know what will happen.
Mm-hmm. Now, this fire definitely isn't that big.
Just a demonstration.
But it's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot in there, and that's actually really great if you're trying to, you
Get
can
warm.
Start sticks. Yeah, it's nice for heat in here because you don't want flames to catch this lean-to on fire. But the heat is actually very nice, and I'm getting warm. And it being 45 degrees out here in spring, it feels pretty nice actually. So now we're gonna move our way up to a couple bigger logs, even though it's not lighting. I'm gonna move these aside a little bit. Try and get some leaves. Just try and light these.
Should we set the mushrooms? Alright, we found these really cool mushrooms.
Oh yeah. Paul, why don't you demonstrate what they do?
Alright, so ready? You put them and then go like this and they produce smoke and it's really cool.
Wow. Also, those are seeds. So now we have little baby mushrooms everywhere. Yay! So as you can see here, the leaves are creating quite a smoke fest. Everything is basically smoky, and now it's all on fire! Mwahaha, we have fire. So now everybody, now that you've seen the fire, I think we can go on a tour. Now we are going to be watching this the entire time. Like we said, never leave a fire unattended.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it. Kelvin's going to show you our finished lean-to.
And yeah. Okay everybody, so we're to our tour of the lean-to. As you can see, we put leaves on about half of it because it is spring and the leaves aren't really that sticky and big. They're mostly decomposed like you can see here. They're not big full leaves like they'd normally be. So they didn't stay very well together, but we did our best. Now, we did both sides, covered with leaves in the lean-to, and the inside of the lean-to, we put down some leaves to make it nice and comfy. And how we would be sleeping would be that our heads would be down there, and our legs would be out here, so that our heads would be shielded and our bodies would be shielded from the elements, while our feet just might be sticking out here, and that won't be affected too greatly. And we have it in a nice spot as well. Yeah, that was our tour. Welcome to the Forest Ranch Mansion. And the fire's going pretty well. It's good. And yeah, all is good.